What's up? My name is Eric Butler. This channel is called Report and Opine. I am back, and from NBC News, deadly fungal infection spreading at an alarming rate, CDC says. So obviously, the CDC cannot be trusted. They are snake oil salesmen, establishment hack shills, medical tyrants, the list goes on. And how many times are we going to do this, right? We obviously did Ronan and the remix and the variants. Then we did a little bit of Mpox, polio in some places, Marburg. It just never stops. How many times are these people going to cry wolf? Nobody is buying it. We saw the clip just the other day of that guy out in D.C. lambasting Fauci and the D.C. mayor saying it's all about fear. And this proves his point. Now, that clip was from 2021, but they will not stop. They're going to take this on forever. They saw it work in 2020, and they're just saying, well, we're just going to keep on doing it because as long as there's somebody out there, one person even, who's still going to buy their nonsense, they have to continue to sell it. So let's see what NBC says about how the CDC says that there's an alarming new virus. Give me a break, bro. You guys are trying to scare people into submission. Nobody is buying it. Well, some people are buying it. Unfortunately, that's the problem. Moving on.
Tuesday morning, including the CDC sounding off on what it's calling an urgent public health threat.
Of course, an urgent public health threat. Where have we heard that before? Give me a break, bro. You just put everybody through this. Do you really think people are going to still hop on board with this? Right? I mean, an urgent health threat. Okay. So what should we do, right? They're going to tell you the wackiest things. Only take left turns, walk through doorways backwards. None of it makes any sense, but they just want to see who is still listening, who is still controllable. It's ridiculous.
Highly drug-resistant fungus that's spreading at an alarming rate from just 4 states in 2016, as you see in the map there, to more than half of the United States in 2022. While scientists do not believe that the fungus is a threat to people who are otherwise healthy, it can be.
Oh, the scientists. So it's a deadly fungal infection, but it's not a threat to people who are otherwise healthy. And there you just like that, you've basically debunked your own headline. It doesn't matter to people who are healthy. I mean, it's ridiculous. They want to scare you into submission, and they will stop at nothing to do it, even though it's worn off. You cried wolf too many times. It is not rocket science. You did this already too many times. I shouldn't say nobody because somebody will still buy this. And, if you are that somebody, then you're probably not watching this channel.
Be dangerous and potentially deadly to those who are medically fragile. NBC's senior medical correspondent, Dr. John Torres, is here. So first of all, Dr. John, where did this fungus come from, and how concerned should we all be?
And first and foremost, as far as how concerned, this is not the Last of Us type of apocalypse. This is not going to take over the globe and cause Armageddon throughout the world. But
no, we just want to scare you, so we're going to write a scary headline. But it's not. It's not. It's not a threat to people who are healthy. We just need it. We just need a little clickbait. We want it to scare some people. These people are absolute clowns, bro. I cannot understand how they even... Well, I do know how they still have a job because they work for this establishment, right? And their whole job is not to tell you what's actually happening. It's not to tell you about a real threat. It's to scare you and to make sure that you are still controllable. That is it.
It is something that definitely needs to be looked into because, like you mentioned, it has increased since 2016 many-fold and has spread throughout the country. World Health Organization says this is a global threat as well.
The World Health... so the CDC and the World Health Organization. Yeah, we should trust them. We saw the great work they did over the past 3 years, and we should trust them again.
Is it's resistant to common antifungal drugs, and it seems to be getting more and more resistant. It's difficult to identify to begin with because it's inside the body and the symptoms mimic a lot of other symptoms, and it's causing these outbreaks in healthcare facilities, particularly long-term care facilities. If somebody's on a ventilator or they have long-term IV lines in them, that's how it can get into the body.
Ventilators and old folks. Oh, wow, crazy. This seems really new. Oh, and the symptoms are, they're similar to other symptoms. This is groundbreaking stuff. We've never heard anything like this.
Their immune systems aren't that strong. As far as how concerned we should be overall, this is one of those things that seems to be spreading because we think of global warming.
What? This guy is now at the point where he wants to say that this fungus is spreading because of global warming. I thought we weren't even using the term global warming. We're supposed to be saying climate change. Now this has gone into hyperdrive. This is no longer just a fear-mongering, a new virus, a new fungal infection. Now he is rolling it into climate change. Insanity.
Fungus usually doesn't get in our bodies because it can't stand the warm temperatures, but they think fungi in general are adapting to warmer temperatures because of global warming. They're going to be able to get in our bodies more and more often.
Well, thank you.
Wow, this guy is despicable. He got the talking points, and he went on the Today Show and told you that a deadly fungal infection that is not really affecting healthy people, but it is in old folks' homes and stuff like that, right? We've seen that before. But he went on to tell you that it's happening because of global warming. So how come he didn't get that memo, though? That we're not using global warming anymore. It's climate change. But somehow he went on TV with a straight face and said that. Talk about doubling up, bro. He's killing two birds with one stone. So the sun monster is going to get you, and this new deadly viral fungal infection is going to get you unless you're healthy. This is through the roof. This is next level stuff, bro.
For clarifying that this isn't a plot point from The Last of Us, because I don't think we can handle a zombie apocalypse on top of everything else right now. But if you have a loved one in your family who's immunocompromised and in some kind of nursing home facility or long-term care facility, how do you protect them?
So first and foremost, stay healthy yourself, because your immune system is your biggest battle against this. It does not affect healthy people. In the long-term care facility, part of the problem is some of the things they did for COVID protocols work against the protocols they need for this type of infection. So talk to the care facility about the health protocols and make sure they're ramping up the health protocols they need.
Stay as healthy as possible. Wow. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, Mr. Science. Tell us more. Stay healthy as possible. Oh my God. It's the global warming fungus that's coming to get you. That's what they're selling you right there. And they think we are that stupid. Absolute insanity.
Now, and then wash your own hands, especially if you're going to go visit your loved one, because it can be transmitted that way. So you want to be very, very careful.
Good tips.
Doctor.
Wow. Insane. I did not see that coming, to be honest with you. I thought it was just going to be a little bit more fear mongering, which it was, but he doubled down. So he said in that clip that this fungal infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but not to healthy people. And it's spreading because of global warming. You can't make this stuff up, bro. Give it a rest, bro. Nobody's buying. If you're buying what he's selling, then I got 3 bridges in Brooklyn for you. Everybody needs to wake up and stop paying attention to these establishment, hack, shill, medical tyrants. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe.